Few bands in the UK's heavier underground have quite managed to reach the dizzying technical heights of progressive death metal quartet Luna's Call. The Lincolnshire-based band are now ready to surpass their own high watermark they set with 2015's debut record Divinity, with the long-awaited sophomore album Void being set for release on CD, tape and digital formats on August 28, 2020. Now, before we get into the detail of the individual tracks, it needs to be made clear from the start that Void is a masterpiece, a progressive and technical masterpiece that is as shocking as it is stunning, filled with an impossible amount of shifts, developments, twists and turns. It will leave most agape from the sheer brilliant lunacy of it all. Although that might not be immediately clear with the first track, Mercia's Footsteps. A blend of melodramatic ethereal vocals, puzzling melody and sharp bursts of guitar and drums. A flash of their death metal side rises briefly, but that's just a taste of what is to come later. It's bloody weird, but it is bloody exciting. Something Luna's Call pays off with the following signs: a much more meaty and aggressive effort. The guitars squeal with technical delight, the percussion thumps away with force, and the vocals are brutally phlegm-fueled. It knocks the crap out of you, and then it slows for a wistful showcase of guitars. Far from done, though. It further develops into an eerie computerized effect-led segment where the vocals are spoken in a monotonous and cold way, which then rises upwards to a more epic stance and back towards the crunchy death metal side of things. Simply put, wow, what a track. Now, how do you follow up one of the best tracks you'll hear all year? In the case of Luna's Call, by doing it again, yet this time over a longer period. The 13 plus minutes of Solar Immolation is all about the pacey dissonant guitars and vocals at first. But of course, that's not all we get here. A face-melting guitar solo, pretty melodies that lead to frantic rhythms and back again. It's all over the place. It is the musical personification of chaos, but it is glorious chaos. You just have to sit back and marvel at this. Exhausted? Few could blame you, and Luna's Call are smart enough to know that it's time to scale back a little bit with Enceladus and the life inside. Luna's Call at their most overdramatic and extravagant. It's very attractive to the ears and a nice change of pace from the technical wizardry. The extravagance continues into Locust, where Luna's Call's imagination is running so wild they have to let some of it escape through the medium of metal. Forcibly heavy, it's complemented by the shortest and most straightforward death metal track in Bile They Bathe. The Calm Before the Storm, the penultimate offering that is Silverfish, is a little slice of peace. A welcome breather as the finale, Fly Further Cosmonaut, kicks off with broad-minded heaviness before quickly scaling back in a comforting way. Luna's Call know how to relax the mind, just so they can assault it shortly afterwards again. Although how you explain the video game style middle bit is another thing. Just listen to it yourself, you won't regret it. Void is one of the best albums you'll hear this year. It is out on August 28th. Make sure you check this one out and let us know what you think of it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on GBHBL.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?